Stranger Things. It has been one of the most popular TV shows on Netflix since 2016, and personally one of my favorite shows. Until this past couple of months. Hey everyone, welcome back to Stupidly Natalie, and today I'm going to be crashing out over the final season of Stranger Things and this documentary that just released.
Yo, this is my crash out video. Watch the whole fucking thing.
What was that ending? What was that ending? But, why? Just, that's, people are like, oh, you're only upset because Byler didn't happen. No! I don't care. That ending was just bad. Like, I still don't understand. They left us with so many plot holes. So many. Volume 1. Oh, that was peak. That was very good. Very, very good. After episode 5, they were not running up that hill. They were rolling down that hill. It feels like I loved Holly Wheeler. Don't get me wrong. She was one of my favorite characters that season. But she had too much goddamn screen time. I'm sorry. Like, what happened to Will and Mike? Like, all of them. I'm sorry, but the Mr. What's It plotline was stupid.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Because it feels like one of the main four should have got taken. Like, why does it have to be kids? First off, why does it have to be kids? Why does it have to be 8-year-olds? Like, come on now. Come on. Final battle against Vecna was short and anticlimactic. What do you mean they killed him that fast? But also, Will's coming out scene. Why was that? Why did he come out in front of 12 people? People he hasn't even talked to. Like, I don't think Steve the Hare Harrington gives a shit.
Steve hears that all the time and he goes in anyway, don't you, Steve?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Or Tolly. Maybe, like, Will dying then coming back to life. Like, I thought that was gonna happen because, like, they were showing, like, a lot of, like, references to Harry Potter, but guess not. I gotta get the computer out now because we're looking at my notes. The ending leaned towards comfort and closure rather than bold resolution. A big dramatic finale was expected after 4 seasons of rising tension. A safe ending feels underwhelming. I was writing this while rewatching this stuff. Were the Duffer Bros that stupid? Like, during a graduation scene, there was a blank poster. You just didn't want to write anything on it? Okay. Conformity Gate seems so real. The amount of evidence people had to prove that it was real. I was like, yup, it's definitely gonna. Nope, didn't happen. Was so much plot holes.
Oh my god.
They were like in their interviews, oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot of unanswered questions and stuff like that, like why this and this happened and stuff like that. We didn't get any. Why Will Byers? Why him? Why did Vecna need him so bad in the first season? Like, why did he need the kids to collide worlds? Like, I understand he needed something to collide the worlds, but why those kids? Why them? Who opened the door first season? Demogorgons don't have telekinesis. And not to forget, ending of season 4. At the end of season 4, the world split into 4. Hawkins splits into 4, and then at the end, the theme song starts playing, and the little dust particles were bleeding into Hawkins. What happened to that? what happened to that? Some characters' arcs that were built up for years, I mean years, didn't feel earned. Mike was doing so good in the first volume. Like him and Will, perfect. Then they just disappeared. Mike just disappears. You see him hug Will, and he like barely talks for the rest of that episode. Like, where? I'm not blaming the actors, by the way. I'm totally blaming this on the Duffer Bros. And are we not gonna talk about how rushed the finale is? Oh my god, so rushed. So rushed. Like, I was like, oh my god, wait, oh my god, they're already done with fighting Vecna, and then I looked at the time, an hour left. Listen, I loved this show so much. And I'm so glad the Duffer Bros gave us all those other seasons. But up till volume 2, they failed miserably at ending a lot of people's childhood shows. It wasn't mine. I only started watching Stranger Things like during 2020. So that was still 5 years of my life. Low-key wasted. Not kidding. But yeah. Now, Will Byers. He is my favorite character. And let me just say, we got queer baited. Hear me out! Okay. From season 2 to season 4, the Duffer Bros has obviously hinted at Will's sexuality. Him not, like, being very attracted to girls. Even when he danced with that girl at the end of season 2, he looked very uncomfortable. So it was known since season 2 that he probably wasn't into girls. Especially, honestly, me specifically, in season 4 mostly, there were so many hints of Will liking Mike. Even being in love with him. And Mike, honestly, I don't really know about Mike. He's so awkward, but I do definitely see like Mike has definitely flirted with him before. Like, I think Mike is very unsure. I think he's more unsure than Will because I understand that they're best friends, but is that really how you act with your best friend? No. In season 3, when Mike and Will are arguing, Mike feels so bad for when he says, it's not my fault you don't like girls. He rode his bike back to his house in the pouring rain, and he was banging on Will's door saying, look, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. But what did he do when Elle broke up with him? He literally sat it down in his house, eating a bag of chips, questioning women. I know they're friends, but sorry, I probably wouldn't do that. I would probably stop and wait for the rain to stop and maybe get to you back to you in a few days. I didn't like, even if Byler wasn't, whatever, ignore Byler. Go away. Ten Mike is as straight as a pencil, which he is as straight as a pencil. Either way, they played this out so bad. If Mike was this much as best friends with Will, why did he barely hug him and be the last one to stand up and say, oh, what did they say? Shit. Wait, I need to look it up.
5 minutes later.
Jonathan goes, oh, and you'll never lose me. Then it goes Lucas. Or me. And then Dustin goes, or me. And then Mike is the last one to stand up. Buddy, I thought you guys were best friends. I understand Lucas and Dustin are also their best friends. But, like, 2 are the best friends, you know? They're the best friends. So, all of this whole finale just makes me mad. I'm not even gonna start with all the conformity gate theories. I'm not even. Fast forward a couple of days, We get the finale. Everyone's spiraling back and forth in the gate. January 7th hits. Nothing happens. Okay, maybe it will be like the not Michael Myers, the Freddy Krueger thing where it was a documentary but it turned out to be like a movie. No, that didn't happen either. Oh boy. I took notes on this documentary. Lots and lots of notes. First, we're just gonna start with some quotes. Here we go. There's always a sense of panic that it won't come together. I don't think that finale came together. this one's my favorite because this is very hypocritical. It's terrifying because you see these shows that people love and adore, and the endings falter, and they discard the rest of the show. That one's really funny to me because did the same thing. We can't leave anything dangling, and we have to wrap everything up. This one pains me. Like a lot. We went into production without a script for the finale. I'm sorry, what? You're joking, right? This entire episode needs to be leading to believe that Elle is going to herself. After that, they go into a whole segment of how they want Elle to... I'm sorry, why do you want her to kill so bad? That is so weird. You're like, oh, she could have like ran out of her powers and was like fighting for her life as she died, which would be an amazing death scene. You might want to have something to punch. Ross and I had no interest in writing.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh, I did stay up to watch this documentary. I hit the pause button. I sat there staring at my TV, and I said, why did I stay up to watch this? It is time for my notes from the documentary. There is no big reveals or new story details. The documentary avoids explaining major questions from season 5, such as unanswered plot holes left in the finale. I understand that this documentary was filmed while making it, but you'd think they would have an idea of what people would ask and would want to know. You know what I'm saying? I understand that this documentary was made during the process of making the new season, but not much new information for the fans. Many scenes, table reads, set tours, cast reactions, repeat ideas shared in interviews, and past behind-the-scenes clips. It was too long. The documentary spent way more on emotional montages instead of them answering questions people might have. It felt more like an ad than a documentary. Right. Show's film started before the script was finished. The documentary openly shows the writers still debating on the ending of the story while filming was already happening. I'm sorry, I could 100% wait one more year for this finale. I'd rather wait 5 more years so I can have a good finale than a bad finale. It proves the point of why the ending was rushed. Obviously I knew the ending was rushed, but I didn't know it was seriously rushed. I thought they wrote it to be rushed, but they were rushing the writing. It was obvious that decisions were made in late productioning. Duff and Rose were unsure about big choices, like the final battle. What do you mean we could have gotten a fight where it was just Will and the Mind Flayer, and Will was about to die, but he ends up beating the Mind Flayer? You know how epic that would be? I feel like that would have been amazing, because Will was the reason this all started, and the one that first got traumatized and is like the most traumatized out of anyone besides 11 out of this. And he's just finally fighting that trauma off. He already came out and everything, and then he beats the shit out of the thing that ruined his life. They obviously knew how we felt because they had Reddit open and ChatGPT open while on their computers while they were writing the final script. Plot holes, plot points left open in the show are not clarified in the documentary. Like, why was Will taken? Who opened the door to Will's house? Why did he need those kids to collide the worlds? And why kids? Like, couldn't you get like something else? Like, why? Why'd you need 12? What happened with the Russians? There's so many more plot holes. This person on TikTok, Spencer, they made a whole video, a 3-minute TikTok video of unanswered questions. So you can go watch that. Seeing they rush process proves why we were criticizing the show's ending. They literally just proved our point. The documentary frequently cuts to the cast members crying without adding new info. Yeah, I was really sad too when they were crying. Like the speeches they gave and stuff, like, just like, what? There was so much emotional scenes in that. Like, I get it. It's sad. It was their childhood show that they did. Like, that's the reason why they're all famous and stuff like that. Still. Treat stress as something positive. I'm sorry, but stress is not a positive thing. Chaotic production was framed as creative pressure instead of a problem. Doesn't admit mistakes clearly. No one directly said a story choice didn't work. So many parts just didn't work. Like with the story. Like Mike being all alone at the end and looking like Ted Wheeler, even though that was his biggest fear, to become like his parents. So with Nancy, her biggest fear was not to become her mom, but she has the same haircut as her. It's just everything. She looks exactly like her mother. They avoid so many questions. They explain like how choices were difficult, but not whether they were right though. Rather than admit every single flaw that they did, instead of them just make it seem like they're smart writers in the documentary. Just made so many like excuses for how bad it was. Time, pressure, and stress are justified as creative problems. Oh yeah, I have 15 late assignments. That is just creative problems. If I told my teacher that, I would probably get detention. That documentary probably caused more problems than the finale. Like, honestly, I would have been fine if the Duffer Bros just ghosted all of us, didn't answer anything, then give us a terribly executed documentary that probably made people way more mad. Like I was very mad at the finale, but I am so way more mad at them now because they told us that they didn't even want to write the fucking ending. It's like there's another episode coming because how bad that ending was. Like, I am waiting for another episode, which I know is not going to happen. That was my crash out video over Stranger Things. I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting and complaining. Don't worry. Hopefully none of my other videos will be like this. I just needed to get this off my chest, and this could not fit into one goddamn TikTok video. Thank you all so much for watching. See you someday. Bye.